1-0.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. And a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters guys will be ready to do whatever's needed.
2 players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the point guard position. On offense, here are the Bucks. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Drains the three-pointer. Middleton's got the first points up on the board for Milwaukee. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Middleton on the wing, DiVincenzo. Giannis inside. Collins passes it to Herter. And he's good on the 3-ball. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Holiday looking over the floor. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Young outside. Herter passes to Young. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
Just off the charts, incredible athleticism from Antetokounmpo. Fending off contact like a real pro.
Now, here is Young. Lobbed up there for Collins.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. For 3, Middleton sinks the triple. Middleton's got 6 points.
Oh, I like seeing Middleton stroke it from downtown. That release of his, pure as white-driven snow.
Collins passes to Herter. There's the lob to the hoop. Lopez with the steal. And Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo. Collins against Giannis. And the shot is good. Giannis has got his second basket.
Well, I love how fast Antetokounmpo gets to the basket. One of the most mobile guys in the game.
Young taking his time here. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Man, can he finish. Chris Middleton, so good at driving inside. And if you don't get there soon enough, he's turning it over on top of your head.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
The Hawks trail by 5. To the paint is Snell. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Holiday, the pass to Tucker. Back to Holiday. DiVincenzo gets to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go.
how about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Milwaukee leading by 5. Here's Giannis, and he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Hunter. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
The length of Middleton, really an asset on defense for him. He's so...
Chris Middleton has been on display for Milwaukee. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Got a hand on it. Giannis outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got... And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
That's tipped.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. Antetokounmpo finds Portis. Another shot, and the layup is up and in. And the Bucks lead by 11.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Pushing it up. Here's DiVincenzo. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Holiday against Williams. Holiday attacking, and it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. The Bucks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for Gallinari. Williams scanning the floor. Kicks it to Okongwu. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Pass to Okongwu. The kick out to Williams. Offensive rebound.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Good on the bucket.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
There's the pass to Fernando. Back to Williams. And the shot goes in.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Bucks leading by 9. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Williams against Holiday. Lays it up and banks it in. Holiday's got 8.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Williams against Holiday. Williams passes to Snell. Passes to Fernando. And he goes in for the dunk.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Well, he's a balanced, smooth.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Chris Middleton came out on a mission in the first. He had 10 points. And Shaq, you beast. And that.
I promise to break for a positive rate.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Chris Middleton has really been making it happen, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the center position. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. And the rejection by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Herter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Brook Lopez. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV. Many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No
and,
kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut
Wow.
for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh,
Yeah.
ouch.
And that that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 6.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Young. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Young against Holiday. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 10.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention and takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Lopez right side, inside. Here's Giannis. The shot rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. .143 left in the third quarter. Okongwu dishes to Gallinari. The kick out to Williams. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Bucks leading by 7. Here's Connaughton. The shot, no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. Snell from outside, and the turnover again by Atlanta.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass, just sailed it right out of bounds.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for Atlanta. Pass to Forbes. 1:11 left in the third. The pass to Portis. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
Snell, the pass to Fernando. Back to Snell. He feeds it to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Here's Williams. Passes it to Snell. Back to Williams. Here's Snell. The third quarter comes to a close. Bucks lead by 7. We'll be back shortly live from State And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the court for the Bucks, Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Forbes in at the 1.
But, you know, the closer Capella is to the rim, the more effective he becomes, in my opinion, in part because of his size and nice touch.
Down low, it's stolen by Capella. And here comes the break, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Collins checked in for Gallinari. Kevin Herter comes in for Bogan Bogdanovic. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. Holiday against Young. Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
Young outside. He kicks to Capella. Outside Collins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Holiday.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Holiday against Young. Giannis left side. DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. Middleton for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Young right side. Here's Capella. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Holiday the pass to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo against Young. Dishes it to Capella. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Man, it's nice to see Capella get that deep position inside. And then he's able to draw the foul as he forces the defense to whack him.
That one drops. He ties it up. And here's Holiday. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Young finds Collins. A nice shot by Young.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Middleton looking it over. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Basket counts.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Holiday against Young. Knocked loose. Stolen by Middleton. Here's Young. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Hey, you know, in the age of analytics, there's a ton of talk about player efficiency these days. And as we can see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, his efficiency, extraordinary.
They get it back. Kicks it out to Collins. Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Holiday against Young. Lopez inside. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists now in the game. The Hawks trail by 3. Now Young. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Young against Holiday. Here's the lob, and Tecumbo up high to stop the alley-oop.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
And Young, here we go. Lopez with the steal. Yes!
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor like an Olympic track star, covering up so much ground with those long strides the way he does.
Here's Young. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And, of course, all the comparisons to Steph Curry. Young just trying to be the best version of himself. And we've already seen the upside.
And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They trail by 1. 1 second left in the game. What do you think, guys?
And they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got 1 shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. And with tip.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the 76ers, Shake Milton is out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Simmons. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Milton. From deep. They get the rebound. And Howard with the second chance points.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
And here's Holiday. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Here's Milton. Six to shoot. Up top, Curry lets it go with a 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. He gets it in there.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Simmons with it. To the inside. That's good from Harris on the assist by Simmons.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Now here is Holiday. Now Middleton. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to Howard.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Curry can't get it to go. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Look, when someone's open, Lopez will find them, using his height to see over the defense.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Milton on top. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Holiday surveying the floor. Here's Giannis, and the dunk by Giannis.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Right side Curry. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far.
Oh, see that?
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Harris. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Curry, and Maxey subbed in for Shake Milton. The Bucks also changing it up. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Thybulle. Back to Scott. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Middleton. No points in the game yet for him. Antetokounmpo up and in on the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now here's Thibault. To the middle. Here's Scott. Pass to Maxey. Shot from 6. It's his first trip to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And the first one drops. And some changes here for the 76ers. Reedy's checked in for Ben Simmons. And it's Korkmaz in for Matisse Thybulle. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Antetokounmpo. Great tee that time from Green.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
76ers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. First one falls for him. And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Scott hits them both. Milwaukee in the lead. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Connaughton passes to Portis. Over Reed. That one off the back iron and out.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
Korkmaz passes to Reed. Back to Korkmaz. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Maxey passes to Scott. And here's Maxey, guarded by Holiday. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Maxey. Curry with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Back to Curry. Dishes to Howard. 4 on the clock. Curry against Howard. Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Curry. Outside Holiday. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Howard finds Thybulle. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Outside Curry. Back to Simmons. Thybulle, the pass to Curry. A putback. Curry on the wing. Back to Howard. And another shot. And here's Harris from the arc. Giannis grabs the miss. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. Takes it down to Middleton. From deep three-point range, Milwaukee, no good that time either. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Harris inside, defended by Middleton. Now, here's Thibault, guarded closely. They double him with Middleton. Thibault finds Harris. No good from outside. Bucks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Antetokounmpo, and stolen by Simmons. A solo fast break. And Howard with the stuff.
It's all about determination for Howard. When he sprints like this, he deserves to get the rock.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. On the wing, Giannis. There's the pass to Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And the basket is good. Now it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Dwight Howard.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And again, the Bucks miss. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Maxey, no good. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's Connaughton. Good if it goes. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. 76ers on top, up 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They were always within striking distance. 5 points was their biggest deficit. They'll be feeling... And that does it for our...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Harris is out there with Simmons. Then there's Howard. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Milton in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Milton finds Howard, and he makes good on the layup. Howard's got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Double team on Holiday. Inside, here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Milton. Guarded by Holiday. And it's Simmons penetrating.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Reedy's checked in for the 76ers. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Tucker's checked in.
I mean, you got to love the skill set Simmons possesses. A nightly triple-double threat. He stuffs the stat sheet.
Here's Holiday. Milton grabs the board. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Reed tipped back in for 2. Reed's got his first points of the game.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. That makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Here's Holiday. No good there. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Curry finds Harris. Reed the pass to Simmons. And here is Curry. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And now it's a 12-point 76ers lead. Holiday dishes to Tucker. Basket good.
You got to love the lower body strength and balance Tucker has. I mean, helps him stay in control on his drives.
And here is Milton. Stolen by Middleton. Lopez outside. Here's DiVincenzo. And he uses the glass on the layup. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
The speed as Simmons, it's hard to keep pace, but he excels at using it to capitalize in transition.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Scotty's checked in for Simmons. Green comes in for Tobias Harris. Workmaz, he's checked in for Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Shake Milton. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That'll be his second foul of the game. .35 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Stolen away.
Now look, he was laying in wait for that pass. I mean, lured him into his trap.
And the Bucks miss again. Philadelphia leading by 10. Reed kicks to Green. Now, here's Maxey. He's got 5. And he lays it straight in. Maxey's got 7 points in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Cuts off the pass. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Howard. Here's Maxey. Keeps it alive. And Howard with the second chance points. And the 76ers lead by 14.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Connaughton passes to Portis. Goes up again. Scott pulls it in. The 76ers leading by 14. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That'll be his second foul of the game. And some changes here for the 76ers. Simmons comes in for Mike Scott. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Korkmaz. Drew Holiday's checked in for the Bucks.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Portis. Count that one.
What intensity on the glass from Portis. A junkyard dog. He worked so hard for the second chance opportunities.
Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Holiday. And that one's good, Maxey. Bucks trail by 14. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Connaughton. Shot clock at 5.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Pass to Maxey, taken away by Holiday. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Plays with so much passion. Love how effective Portis is at drawing fouls.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Philadelphia. Harris is checked in for Green. Curry comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. The Bucks also with the sub. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Simmons passes to Harris. For the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Now the Bucks moving it up. Holiday with the ball. He kicks it to Giannis. Giannis is double. Rebound by the 76ers. Howard's got 11 rebounds in the game. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
Ben Simmons taking 2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Here's Giannis. They shoot again. Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Howard, the pass to Simmons. And he commits the intentional foul.
And C-Web, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Joe. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. It's a 14-point game. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. It's hauled in by Harris. 76ers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Philadelphia.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Howard.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
And this is what Middleton does, hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Curry gets the bucket.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Takes a shot at the elbow. The second chance effort. Lopez, no luck. Here's Brazdakis. Antetokounmpo defending.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Shot from free throw range. Missed. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control operating. And a look at the injury situation. A lot of bodies absent for this team tonight, including a big name. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. And for Brooklyn, they've got Harris. Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Jordan. And it's Green in at the 4-man position. Now here is Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Giannis no good.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Here's DiVincenzo and the powerful one-handed slam.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
And here's Harden. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
If you don't do your work early and push DeAndre Jordan a little bit out of his comfort range, look out.
Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Harden. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target. Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Lopez with the block.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. That one drops for him.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Outside Holiday. Middleton outside. Giannis passes to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Bucks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Moving it up. Count it.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
So for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Brown in for James Harden. Milwaukee also making some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Milwaukee leading by 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. Tucker, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. To stop the run. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Come on, that is remarkable work from Kyrie. Ridiculously crafty at how he gets into the defense and draws the foul.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. 1:16 left to play in the first quarter. There's the triple. The shot's good from Forbes.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Irving looking over the floor. On the wing, Brown. Now Aldridge. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's a hand on it, and it's Brown on the follow.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Here's Forbes. Rebound, Brooklyn. 29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the basket by Harris.
Well, he is tailor-made for the catch-and-shoot game. Joe Harris, a knockdown shooter.
There's 18 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And Portis throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Irving with it. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You give Kyrie a good look at the rim. It doesn't matter how far back he is from the line.
From deep. No good on the last second attempt there. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Bucks lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
They've got Griffin, Harden out there with Brown, then it's Green, and it's Aldridge in at the center position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Harden.
I mean, how many spots on the floor is Harden not effective from? I'll tell you, not many.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now, here is Harden. He has 6. Aldridge finds Green. Over in the corner, Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Up again, and it's Aldridge on the follow. Aldridge has got his first 2 points.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Middleton for 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Harden dishes to Brown. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin. Some changes for Brooklyn. Jordan comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Green. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong, I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Here's Holiday. No good on that one. Some solid defense there from Irving. Nets trail by 6. Griffin passes to Brown. Taken away by Holiday. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's DiVincenzo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. DiVincenzo's got 8 points. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside Irving. Over onto the Kumbo. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
And that one's good by Lopez. Lopez has got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks.
Well, Lopez so comfortable down inside. This is where he makes his living, Kevin.
Irving passes to Griffin. Over Giannis. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Now the pass to Connaughton. The dish to Giannis. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Brown drives in and finished off by Brown.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Irving kicks to Brown. Back to Irving. Shoots the 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 9 points in the game so far.
As soon as Kyrie Irving crosses half court, you have got to guard him, and you've got to be balanced because this guy is an effective, dominant offensive presence.
And stolen by Jordan. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Brown. Good.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
And so Brown will bring it up for Brooklyn. It's a 5-point game. From beyond the arc, Griffin. And Griffin stays with it.
And ever since entering the league, that's been one of Griffin's favorite ways to score, attacking that offensive glass.
Now here's Lopez. And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now here is Irving. 9 points in the game so far. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Outside Irving. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And stolen by Harris. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7 points. And that...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo is out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Well, how about that? A transition opportunity. Tyler Johnson with the kind of athleticism to run the floor and make the most of it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Luwabu's shot is off. Milwaukee leading by 6. It's Giannis with the drive. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
Now, here is Harden. 6 points for him. Over in the corner, Green. And shot on the way. The rebound by Middleton.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Harden's shot is off.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Harden against DiVincenzo. Johnson for 3. They get it again. Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving comes in for Johnson. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Here's Harden on the wing. He's got 6, and there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That'll be his second foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Harris is checked in for Green, and it's Johnson in for James Harden. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Connaughton's checked in. Nets trail by 10, and a wide open look for Irving. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Chris Middleton. The Nets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And so he makes both from the line. Milwaukee leading by 8. Here is Forbes. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Great D that time from Irving. Pass to Claxton. Stolen by Tucker. And Portis throws it down.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Now here is Harris. Johnson kicks to Irving. Pass to Aldridge. Trying to get open is Irving. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Forbes. And the layup is good. Forbes has got 5 now. It's the Nets now, trailing by 10. And here is Irving. 11 points in the game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Blake Griffin comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Brown in for Johnson. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Brown. No good from Connaughton. Jordan dishes to Irving, and it's good for 2.
Well, sometimes it's about shot selection. And Kyrie Irving finds the weakness in the defense consistently.
Passes it to Tucker. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the third. Griffin with some nice D.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Forbes. Brooklyn with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Kyrie Irving. 5 seconds left in the third. Connaughton passes to Portis. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
DeAndre Jordan in the face of a defender. What a contest. Nicely done.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Jordan. And it's Luwawu in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now, here is Harden. Defense right on him. That one goes in.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Antetokounmpo against Jordan. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Harden. Kicks to Jordan. Griffin trying to get open, and the basket by Harden. Harden's got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the score. He's put this offense on his back.
You could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Now Middleton. Clock at 6. And that one drops for him. And the Bucks lead by 2.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Harden outside. He feeds it to Jordan. Count that bucket.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Here's Holiday following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Griffin with the steal. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Brown's got the lead up to 2 now for Brooklyn. The Bucks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Over Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
When he's healthy, Brook Lopez is someone you have to game plan for. This is a huge presence on the floor who uses his length, his size to great advantage.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Joe Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarrot. Irving's checked in for Bruce Brown. And it's Johnson in for James Harden. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
DJ with the fearless opportunity. Boy, what a shot.
Holiday dishes to Giannis. And Jordan sends it back. To the right side. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Misses from close range.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Now, here is Irving. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Brooklyn making some changes. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's James Harden in for Tyler Johnson. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Harden missing his last shot.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Now, here is Harden on the wing, Irving. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got his 5th assist in this one.
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
Antetokounmpo against Green. Trying to get open is Lopez. And Giannis gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 13 points in the second half. 56 seconds left to play here in the fourth. To the inside. And stolen by DiVincenzo. To the paint. Here's Lopez. And foul on the shot. The coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Now here's Harden. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Some of the best point guards are sneaky good rebounders. Kyrie doing work on the glass right there.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Harden kicks to Irving. A three-pointer off the mark. From deep three-point range, off target. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. Downtown Milwaukee is seen from the shore of Lake Michigan on a... And they've got a few injuries on their bench. Less options, but you'd think not too big of an impact.
2 players injured. One of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. And above-the-rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And, Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
And the dunk by Lopez.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Capella, the pass to Young. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. Middleton right side. Fires from 14, and the bank shot is good.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Capella with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Here's Young. Again, the Hawks score.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Here's Collins. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. 5 to shoot. And it's Hunter with the jam.
What an athlete. Love seeing Hunter get up for that flush.
Now Holiday and Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. And a change for the Hawks. Williams, he's checked in for Young. And Antetokounmpo.
All over that shot. Hunter's length and commitment gives him the upside to be a great defender.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Then for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Tony Snell subbed in for Kevin Herter.
And that's called finishing a play. Physical defense. Holiday stays focused, eyes on the rim.
Williams kicks to Gallinari. Williams with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Here's Gallinari. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And give Sweet Lou credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
Williams against Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. And stolen by Bogdanovic. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. And Capella the bucket on the assist from Gallinari.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Right side, Antetokounmpo to the inside. Here's Lopez, and the layup's good off the glass. Lopez has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Holiday. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Talk about scoring the basketball. Legit player. Holiday got paid because he can play.
Williams against Holiday. Here's Capella. No good that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. It's deflected. Got a piece of it. Here's Williams. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Because of his size, everyone tries to get physical with Lou, but he pays it no mind.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. 4 seconds left. Misses at the rim. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Hawks ahead. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about
I think the most important lesson that I got is
all part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
PJ Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Holiday, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. To the left side wing. Now, here's Tucker. Here's Portis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Portis has got his first bucket in this one.
That was physical D, but Bobby Portis is so strong, he finished through contact.
Snell, the pass to Williams. He feeds it to Okongwu. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Forbes, the pass to Connaughton. After Forbes, down low. Here's Portis. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Bruno Fernando. Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Here's Connaughton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Portis throws it down.
This is what they want to see. Portis finishing strong inside, making his presence felt.
Young outside to the middle. The Hawks working the ball around. Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Collins has got the lead up to 10 now for Atlanta.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside. Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And finished off by Collins.
Perfectly suited for today's game. John can put the ball on the floor and get to the rim.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And stolen by Hunter. Fast break, the Hawks. with the teardrop. Rebounded by Tucker.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. And Forbes has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Tucker. Collins with some nice D.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Connaughton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Trae Young. Milwaukee shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Here's Young. Feeds it to Capella. The kick out to Young. Misses the 3. Bucks trail by 13. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Bucks have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Drew Holiday, he's checked in for the Bucks. Capella, the pass to Collins. Back to Capella. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Collins. And a deep 3 from Young. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Atlanta looking at a 13-point lead.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that's a...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Clint Capella really making a difference here.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
On the court for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with Collins, and it's Young in at the point. Loads it up for Giannis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Collins. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Young passes to Capella. Yep, that one goes in there. Capella's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Here's Holiday, and it's blocked.
When you watch Kevin Herter, he plays hard at the defensive end. That was an effort block.
And it's Capella missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Hunter, no good.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Holiday, and it's in there. Holiday's got 6.
I mean, few guards absorb contact as well as Holiday. In fact, he often delivers as much punishment as he takes.
Young inside, guarded by Holiday, and the dunk by Capella.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Holiday. Rebound, Atlanta. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Floats it up for Young. All sorts of time. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
The Bucks have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
That's his 2nd personal foul. At the line for your Bucks.
And the first one at the line is good.
Every day, Holiday can be relied upon to bring focus, energy, toughness, and he's a terrific competitor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Inside, it's tipped. Here's Fernando. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Bucks trail by 12. Tucker the pass to Portis. Here's Connaughton. Portis trying to free himself. And that one's good from Connaughton.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
Williams passes to Fernando. Good on the shot. And the Hawks lead by 12.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Bogdanovich. Williams against Holiday. Portis trying to free himself. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Hawks leading by 12. Williams dishes to Okongwu. Snell from outside. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Holiday surveying the floor. A floater misses the layup.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Outside Williams. Here's Snell. Fires for 3. Williams can't hit. Bucks trail by 14. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. The 3 from Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Tucker. Bucks have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Connaughton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one. Atlanta's gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Fernando, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Fernando. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Bobby Portis. This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And here's Holiday. 8 points for him. No good with the layup. Got it off in time. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Young's shot is off.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
And really, this is the role of Capella. To come out, play that strong defense, and alter as many shots as possible.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Brook Lopez. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. The Hawks making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Young, right side. The pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Capella finds Young. Down low. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Here's Holiday trying to get open as Lopez. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Holiday. And Young, here we go. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And that one is good.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Holiday against Young. Kicks it down to Middleton. Passes it to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Lopez has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Gallinari in the corner. Young outside. Lopez with the steal. Outside, Antetokounmpo. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Atlanta leading by 12. Hunter, the pass to Capella. In Atlanta again with the bucket. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Holiday against Young. The shot by Holiday, no good. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Capella finds Gallinari. That 3 off the mark.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making some changes. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Williams in for Young. Outside, Bogdanovich. The Hawks again can't hit. Bucks trail by 14. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Knocked away. Holiday with it. Williams picks him up. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Drew does it how it's supposed to be done. Changes ends quickly, puts himself in the right position to finish.
Williams kicks to Snell. To the paint. Kicks it out to Collins. From past the arc. The rebound by Holiday. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Hawks leading by 11.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Hawks.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Clint Capella.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Williams against Holiday. Collins with it. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Buries the long-range jumper.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Outside Holiday. Milwaukee. No good that time either. Now Okongwu. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And a look at the injury situation. 2 players injured. One of their stars is out. Something they're going to have to overcome tonight.
2 players injured. One of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Howard. Tobias Harris is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Milton in at the 1. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Holiday. 5 on the clock. Loads it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, more and more Giannis is getting the ball in late clock situations, so very calm in that one.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as the most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day, so you got to think as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
So it's the Bucks now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
That's a great drive from Drew Holiday, using that blazing speed to his advantage.
Now here's Simmons. Outside for Curry. Simmons inside. Covered by Giannis.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Curry's shot is off.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Holiday. Here's Giannis. Goes up at the stripe. Dwight Howard pulls it in. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Here's Curry outside for Simmons. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by DiVincenzo. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Now the 76ers with it. Here's Harris. The offensive rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
And Howard selling the up fake there, but not the worst thing to send him to the line.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Then for the 76ers, Scotty's checked in for Ben Simmons. Green comes in for Curry, and Maxey subbed in for Shake Milton. Now, here's Scott, following the shot by Drew Holiday. Howard, the pass to Maxey. Outside, Green. Hits it from three-point range. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think 2 guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the 2 guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Chris Middleton can make contributions by using his frame to be a good rebounder. Good effort there.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the middle. Makes it off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here is Forbes to the inside. Reed with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. They kick it out to Green. To the paint. Up top, Reed. Shot clock at 6. Now, here's Maxey. Lopez covering. And Green is right there. Green's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Forbes dishes to Tucker. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Good size and the ability to carve out space. Lopez battling on the rebound.
And the pass to Maxey. Back to Reed. Over to the left wing. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here is Forbes. That will count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. 76ers lead by... And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the 76ers, Curry is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Mike Scott. And it's Korkmaz in at the small forward. Portis. Milwaukee the rebound. Here's Forbes. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Curry passes to Simmons. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Simmons got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers.
I admire Simmons' ability inside. That's where he's an elite finisher.
Inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A different look for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Then for the 76ers, Howard's checked in for Mike Scott. Harris comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Shake Milton in for Matisse Thybulle. Out to Harris. Three-pointer. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Bucks trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Curry with a wide open look. Nails the corner 3. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
Here's Connaughton, and it's sent back by Howard. To the middle, outside for Simmons. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Now Milton. But they recover it. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The shot by Antetokounmpo, nobody around, and it's off from three-point range. The 76ers leading by 7. Milton the pass to Howard. Back to Milton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Milton's got his second basket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
On his high post. Simmons is there. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
There's 1:47 left in the second quarter. Korkmaz passes to Maxey. Taken away by Holiday. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back.
Well, he could just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The 76ers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Feeds it to Reed. And that one is off. Good D by Lopez. Fast break, Milwaukee. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Antetokounmpo.
I mean, take a look at Giannis in his first year as opposed to now. That strength coming into play now.
50 seconds left to play in the first half. And here we go, the Bucks running again. And the dunk by Giannis.
Well, when Giannis has room to run, he is fun to watch. They get out in transition there.
Now, here's Maxey. Tight defense on him. Drops in the layup for 2. And the 76ers lead by 5.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And that one, good.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Holiday. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. One-on-one here. Here's Forbes. Tucker controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Simmons. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. And this talented 76ers. And that'll.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Bucks trail by 4. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. But Trey. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Down low. Here's Howard. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow.
And Howard puts these dunks away so easily, especially when he's that deep in the paint.
And here's Giannis. He's got 6. It doesn't go for him. Simmons with the defensive effort. Philadelphia leading by 6. Harris with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Milton. DiVincenzo against Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Hacked on the shot. And he'll have 3 chances. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
At the line for 3.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Outside, Simmons. Back to Milton. Over Middleton. Here's Howard, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in, and the 76ers with some changes. Bucks trail by 6. DiVincenzo passes to Portis. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Lays it up and banks it in.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
Maxey passes to Scott. And here's Maxey. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. To the inside, the shape. He lays it in. And the 76ers lead by 6.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Giannis against Scott. Here's Giannis. Some solid defense from Reed. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Scott the pass to Maxey. Outside, Green. To the middle. Here's Scott. That one doesn't go. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
They kick it out to Green. It's stolen. He's all alone. Here's DiVincenzo. They get it back. Connaughton passes to Middleton. Offline with his 3. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Korkmaz. On the wing, Green. Defended by Middleton. Korkmaz to the wing right side. Reed against Giannis. Just 4 to shoot. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Connaughton. Off target with his 3. Philadelphia shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Korkmaz kicks to Green. Passes it to Maxey. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Fires the 3. And again, the Bucks miss.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
16 seconds left in the third quarter. Maxey passes to Reed, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The 76ers leading by 8. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Simmons. Seth Curry is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Harris. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Outside Curry. Here's the three. Rebounded by Tucker.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Lopez, no luck. Now the 76ers with it. Howard kicks to Harris. Pass to Curry. And good that time. Curry's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Middleton against Harris. Outside for Simmons. Harris passes to Simmons. Now here's Howard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harris drives in.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame. A smart block, if you will.
And it's blocked by Simmons. Tries again. Milton grabs the board. The 76ers leading by 10. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Shoots from 12. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Curry with the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Count it.
That's a show of strength from Holiday. Certainly looks like he got hit as well, but he possesses the focus necessary to sink the shot.
Inside. Outside for Simmons. Harris against Middleton. 6 to shoot.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. From downtown. Rebound by the 76ers. Howard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here is Harris, guarded by Tucker. Howard kicks to Curry. Milton on top, guarded by Holiday. For 3, Harris. Offensive rebound. Howard, the pass to Simmons. Outside for Curry. Howard trying to free himself up. Left side Curry. Launches it. Tries yet again. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the 76ers lead by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the 76ers.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Howard.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Curry on the wing, and stolen by DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Smart for Holiday to get that shot off even after the hack from the defense.
First one falls for him.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Now here's Thibault, guarded by Holiday. Clock is at 3. Thibault kicks to Harris. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Now here is Holiday. Not a lot of room. And there's the pass to Karuch. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final prepper. And a few players on the shelf, but the big absence is someone this team is going to be missing tonight. So the Nets starting five. Green is out there with Joe Harris. And it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harden in at the point. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lessons. But you're right, got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
Now, here is Harden.
You know, Harden's a high percentage shooter from mid-range. If you don't close fast on him, he'll burn you.
And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Green. That one falls.
And with each season, Antetokounmpo continues to polish up his post game. He's got such a nice high release on his shot, and at his size, virtually impossible to block it.
Now here's Irving. Lets it go from 14. No good off the back of the rim. Middleton finds DiVincenzo. Sinks that one from the post.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Harden against Holiday. Here's Jordan. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Brook Lopez. It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. Wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
Harris outside. He dishes it to Harden. And there it is for him. Harden's got 6 points.
I really appreciate how Harden handles contact, staying in control of his body, and tremendous balance.
Harden against Holiday. The pass to Giannis. Shot clock at 5. Holiday with it. Guarded now by Irving. The shot by Holiday, no good. Jacks up a 3. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Harden.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Okay, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
Harden surveying the D. Irving dishes to Jordan. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Now the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. It's the Nets now after the basket by Milwaukee. And a wide open look for Irving. Knocks down the 3 ball. Irving's got 6.
Irving knocking down that three. Textbook form, too. Never rushes anything. Mechanics are efficient and effective.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nets. Harden the pass to Irving. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
Jordan finds Griffin. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Pass to Tucker. Now Portis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Johnson with it. Here's Connaughton. Nailed from three-point land. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Griffin is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Luwawu in at the three. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. The Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Nets trail by 7. Now Irving. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
You can't allow Irving that look. You just can't give him that. He's too talented a player.
Here's Forbes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Son LaMarcus Aldridge.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
You know, it's really interesting to note that Forbes went to the same high school in Detroit as a certain friend of ours. I think the guy's name I'm thinking about here is Chris Webber. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here is Forbes. He's covered by Irving. Nets trail by 5. Well, we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Kicks it to Griffin. Lots of room. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
Man, the confidence Irving has is something I really appreciate. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he gets it and not afraid of any kind of shot.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. And a change for the Nets. James Harden, he's checked in for Irving. Back to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Harden. That shot is off. Bucks leading by 3.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe. You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo spins it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
It's the Nets now. Green, the pass to Chioza. 5 on the clock. Back to Harris. Takes the 3. Fires it up. And again, it's the Nets missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from James Harden.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Here's Giannis. Yes, that goes in. Giannis has got 4 points this quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
1:07 left here in the second. Harden outside. Jordan trying to free himself up. Count that one.
And, you know, the thing about Harden, crafty in the paint, he really finds angles and avenues to get the shots he wants when you don't think there's any angle or avenue to find.
Here's Antetokounmpo. A rebound by the Nets. The drive by Jordan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And it is absolutely remarkable watching Harden draw contact. So effortless, so crafty, and so consistent in putting the defense in a bind.
And some changes here for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And it's blocked by Brown, and he recovers it. And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here is Forbes, guarded by Harden. Griffin with the steal. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Here's Luwawu, off with the layup. He got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that'll do it for... Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 1. And that...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center position. They now take the lead. Harden's got 16. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Here's Irving. Jordan. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. And now a three-point Nets lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Holiday against Harden. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Kept alive. Chalk up 2 there. He's got 6.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
Irving with the steal. And they go to the intentional foul. And some changes here for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Antetokounmpo. And on the way from Irving for 3. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Holiday, they can't stop the run with that one.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Tips it. It's good on the putback. Chioza's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Pass to Chioza. Back to Irving. There's the 3. That one misses. Griffin with the steal. Up again.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Got a piece of it. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Bryn Forbes comes in for Drew Holiday. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Connaughton kicks to Forbes. That shot, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Pass to Griffin. Irving from long range. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Forbes the pass to Connaughton. Here's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And it's the Bucks on the break. And Portis throws it down.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some open.
Outside Irving. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Portis.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Connaughton kicks to Portis. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball hit his leg. And it's being called a kickball. And a deep three from Irving. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. It's not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Brown. He's out there with Kyrie Irving. Aldridge out there with Harris. And it's Claxton in at the 4. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Nets lead by 12. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, his build and skill set are both platinum level. And he knows how to kick his game up a gear, too.
Irving passes to Harris. On the wing, Harris. Irving from long range. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Nets leading by 13. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And, guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
A different look for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Aldridge. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Johnson, he's checked in for Brown. And it's James Harden in for Kyrie Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, sometimes all you can do is knock Middleton around, be physical with him, and hope the shot doesn't go in. I mean, he's got a long, expansive reach and a nice soft touch inside, and that presents problems for the defense.
Brown, he's checked in for the Nets. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. He kicks to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Johnson. And stolen by DiVincenzo.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
Nets leading by 13. Johnson kicks to Harden. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Bucks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. He gets that one. Giannis has got 20.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Harden outside. Now the feed to Jordan. Just 5 on the clock.
Yeah, and listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Brooklyn making some changes. Joe Harris is checked in for Brown, and Kyrie Irving subbed in for Johnson. Here's Giannis. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Harden the pass to Jordan. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now the Bucks moving it up. Giannis is running. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Harden against DiVincenzo. Irving for three. Harden has a wide open look. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one.
Love the speed with which Harden gets his shot off, timing his release beautifully off the pass. Nice stuff.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Good on the shot. And now it's an 11-point Nets lead.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Brooklyn's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Brooklyn.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. It's a 13-point game. Here's Lopez. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
And credit the defense. It takes some guts to step in front of him when he's going full tilt to the rack.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. From deep. Kicks it out to Johnson. Outside Aldridge. Over Lopez. Aldridge misses. Here is Forbes. Misses the shot. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.